Hello friends and welcome to the stream. My name is Serge, Pilot Club 6, and this evening we are continuing our TPC Charters Airline regional operations flights. We got a call from dispatch this evening and we're flying from Washington Dulles to Dayton, Ohio. We got 57 passengers on the manifest, so we're very light. Here we are at gate 15 at KIAD, Washington Dulles. So we'll get things going here, but before we do, I wanted to remind you that tonight's flight is brought to you by thepilotclub.org for group flights, activities, flight school, VATSIM training, virtual airline, and more. Check out thepilotclub.org. All right, very good. We'll get things going here. Let's go ahead and jump into the flight deck. Nice and cozy. We haven't done an evening flight in quite a while, so let's go ahead and get things going. All right, let's see here. So we got GPU, we got rear stairs, cones, wheel chocks. Okay, good. Let's go to our overhead panel, turn the batteries on. No smoking signs. We'll test emergency lights and we'll arm them. Let's also turn on the dome a little bit here. And let's see. Go panel. So we can see a little bit better here. We'll turn on nav. Logo is on. That looks good. And we have GPU power available, so we'll take GPU power. I can also brighten the displays, and I think we need a little bit of light here. That looks good. All right. So I usually kind of set up the lights first. All right, then we'll go here, flight details. We'll get our flight from dispatch. Okay, Washington Dulles to James Cox in Dayton, Ohio. Looks good. So 58 passengers. I have 57 written here. So 58. Everything looks good here. Go to departure and we'll start boarding. So we got about 15 minutes of boarding. That's fine. All right, we'll go here, turn PA on. Let's go here, check CBs, no CBs out, route KDAY. Y, database is good, by the way. And our call sign for flight ID is TPC6, and we'll send that. All right, flight plan received. We'll go here and apply active. All right, so we'll come back to this, but I want to go, let me see where we want to go. Yep, let's go here. Actually, let's call for clearance.
On behalf of the captain and all cabin crew, we would like to wish you a safe flight. Before taking your seats, please make sure that your small hand luggage, including backpacks, handbags, and shopping bags from the duty-free zone, it was placed only under the seats in front of you, leaving space on the shelves for large hand luggage. Please do not place luggage in the aisles or in the area of emergency exits. Passengers sitting in emergency rows are asked to ensure that their hand luggage is placed on the shelves during takeoff and landing, leaving the floor clear of any objects. Please activate airplane mode on electronic devices with network connectivity. Charging electronic devices is prohibited, and if you notice any irregularities in their operation, please contact the onboard crew immediately. At the same time, we would like to inform you that drinking alcohol not purchased on board, smoking, and using e-cigarettes is prohibited. Thank you for your attention.
So let's see here. We have, let's tune in here to ATC. So our departure is Potomac departure 119850.
Southwest 391, you can send me in 2,000 knots.
2,000 feet, Southwest 391.
Atomic departure, good evening, Pilot Club 6, requesting IFR to Dayton.
Pilot Club 6, Atomic, what airport are you at?
We're at Dallas, IED.
Roger, you can contact Potomac on 126.1.
26-1, thanks, Pilot Club 6. Alright, so
FedEx
they
35, runway 1,
break
clear to
it up.
land. The wind is 0609er.
Only one clear to land, FedEx.
Alright, so we'll go to
Yeah, 731 out of
1261.
the turn field is going to be 1 to 2 o'clock and 3 miles report in sight.
We'll call you on this too.
Potomac departure, good evening, Pilot Club 6, requesting IFR to Dayton.
And Pilot Club 6, their location.
IAD.
You contact ground on 121 point, ground 121.62, I'll take care of you.
2162, thank you, Pilot Club 6.
Airport in sight.
731, thanks, clear visual approach runway 1 center.
Clear visual.
We're
approach.
getting bounced around a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, they should have looked. They do have ground. Let me see here. 1 second. Okay. Dallas ground. Good evening, Pilot Club 6. Requesting IFR to Dayton. Dallas ground, good evening. EJet Pilot Club 6, requesting IFR to Dayton, please.
Pilot Club 6, so Dallas ground. Hello, clearance request, PDC coming shortly.
Alright, so he's going to do PDC, that's fine. So we don't need that. We'll go vPilot here so you guys can see that. Alright, but we can go meanwhile to here. Let's see, gonna clear that departure. Runway is gonna be 30 because that's what ATIS says. Alright, let's look at our PDC there. Alright, route clears. Squawk 3654. Cleared Buns 3 departure, Romay transition, maintain 3000. Okay, so we can put 3000. 3000 in the box. Departure frequency 1261. Altitude 3K. 360, 10 minutes. Transponder 3654. So anyways, I filled it out anyways, right? So going to Dayton, Buns 3, departure Romay transition, then as filed, 3K initial, 360, 10 minutes after. And the frequency is going to be 126.1. And then squawk is 3654, so we're good with that. We'll go over the flight in a minute. Let's continue with our box. So it's Buns 3 Romay. We'll apply that. Make sure we're still landing 3.6 there. Approach. Use our nav. We may want to land. Let me look at something here. We may want to land 2-4 right or 2-4 left. For right. I'm just checking on our destination there. 5 knots tailwind. Do we want to do that? All right, well, we'll figure that out a little bit later. But we'll put in for now 36, RNAV 36, Danny 3 via Ape. So we'll apply that. Alright, so that's our flight plan here. Let's see here, coming out of IAD, Lulu is the first fix. So we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, that looks good. Oh, you know, we need to get...
United 1322, you ready to go?
Yes, sir, United 1322, ATC era, spot 82, ready for taxi.
United 1322, Dallas ground, thank you for Sierra, runway 30, taxi Zulu,
West side
Yankee
of
11.
ramp.
Runway 30, Zulu, Yankee 11, United 1322.
Alright, we're looking good there.
731, vacated runway 01C at Yankee 2.
United 771, Dallas ground, hello, you can taxi parking at Yankee, we'll see you.
Taxi to parking Yankee 731.
Alright, let's go set up our stuff over here. Alright, so we're going to go performance, initialize, we need our cruise winds. 219 at 30. And while we're here, we're getting our block fuel today is 11.9. Alright, that looks good. Go to performance, takeoff. We're taking off 30. So, what's the heading there? 301.
United 1322, go over to departure now, 126.1, we'll see you, have a good flight.
60 at 6.
16one, United 1322, good night.
What time's 4 matter, are you ready to go?
Hey, permanent coming up on the western other.
Time's 409er, runway 30, taxi by Zulu, Yankee 11.
30, Zulu, Yankee 11, we're on the 409.
Alright, 30. Dry. Flaps 2. Let's get our weather. 3005. That looks good. And we'll go ahead and calculate. And let's go to manifest. So we're flexing to 34, trim 3 units. Looks good, and we'll go ahead and send to MCDU. Meanwhile, let's get some charts.
Golf, Lima is off 1 Fetter taxi Atlantic.
Embraer 133, Gulf Lima, Dallas ground. Hello. Which GA ramp did you want to taxi to? My bad.
Atlantic, 3 Golf Lima.
Okay, number 123, Gulf Lima, standby.
Alright, so what we need here is climbing 301 to 820. So after 820, left turn direct Lulu. Or heading assigned by ATC. Alright, so we're good with that. We can probably remove this stuff here. How we doing? Okay, looks like we're finished. Let's go ahead and do our lights test. Make sure all the lights are working. Looking good.
Number 123 Golf Lima, sorry about that.
Fire
I
test.
forgot where it was. You can still parking at Yankee 4 Zulu.
Alright, taxi to park, Yankee 4,
Start
Yankee
APU.
Zulu, 3 Golf Lima.
DVR test. No messages.
Or correction, you want Yankee 4 Zulu for 3 Golf Lima.
All right.
Yankee 4 Zulu for, yeah, taxi parking, Yankee 4 Zulu.
Auto brake.
Roger.
Off. Let me see.
409 contact departure
1261.
126.1. Have a good flight. Hope that any Gulf A340 works out.
Over to departure, yeah, you too, thanks. Have a good night.
All right, so we're gonna go here. 1261. 1215. 1228. All right, that looks good. All right, rotate 27. All right, and flexing 34. All right, let me look at this here right quick. Performance, takeoff, init, next to data set. Let's see, I don't know why that resets over here. Flex to on, 34, enter. Look at takeoff 1, flex on, 34, enter. Okay, so that works there. Alright, so we'll go with takeoff 1, look at TRS, we can do climb 1, from S takeoff, okay. We'll stick with that there, that looks good. Alright, APU is on, so we'll come off ground power. And let's go ahead and plan our pushback. Going tail left. All right, that looks good. Let's go over our taxi. All right, so we're here. Gonna be Delta Yankee maybe. All right, let me run rudder trim test. All right, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking. My name is Martin. First officer Iqbal will have the pleasure of leading today's flight. We'll soon start taxiing to the runway. The flight should take place on time. Please listen to the cabin crew's instructions during the flight. Thank you and have a smooth flight.
This is ground. Stand by.
All right, cool. And what's DC center? All right. So everybody's on board. Close the door. Alright, so let's look. There's Lulu. Alright, looks fine. Looks good. Isaac, hey, what's up? Labubu?
Lufthansa 525, Dulles ground, you up?
What's a Labubu?
I'm here now. I never got switched over. I just switched over myself. Lufthansa 525.
Oh, weird. Sorry about that. Lufthansa 525, Dulles ground, you can taxi parking at the Yankee. Have a great night.
Taxi via Yankee for Lufthansa 525. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
It's all good.
Yep, we're just gonna wait for our push to be complete, and then we'll start the engines.
Okay, push back completed. Please set your parking brake. Parking brake set.
Our fuel is good.
Lowering aircraft. Startup is complete. You may disconnect. Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight. Holding position waiting for mission. Thank you and goodbye.
Alright, so we're gonna go assistance and enable. Everything's looking good here. We'll start tracking. Alright. Beacon on, starting engine 1. Alright, so we'll gonna be holding short of November. Alright, let's see, ATIS, formation Tango. Now we got good start on 1.
The ground is now closed, sadly. Everyone on the ground, contact the summons code 126.1. Have a great night. Enjoy the event. Up to duty.
Alright, 1261.
Cross Kovic air above 3,600 after Kovic
Starting
cleared
2.
ILS runway 9 approach. Let's direct to contact 1,600. Cross Kovic for the Allied primary. Oh, No.
Pull the red string firmly only when exiting the plane. To refill the vest, roll into the mouthpiece. Before departure, please read the safety cards, fasten your seatbelts, fold the armrests, and open the windows. For your safety and comfort, we recommend that you keep your seatbelts on throughout the flight. From now on, portable electronic devices must be set to airplane mode until an announcement is made after landing. We would like to remind you that smoking is strictly prohibited on board, and there are smoke detectors in the toilets. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. We wish everyone a pleasant flight.
Hey, United 988, welcome to Dulles. You can taxi the ramp. Yankee, you're disconnected.
Alright, 2 good starts. We'll turn on taxi lights. And we can turn off APU. Let's go ahead and start taxiing here to the west side of the ramp. We'll do our flight controls check for now. Alright, looking good.
Ladies and gentlemen, the main lighting in the cabin will be turned off during takeoff and landing. Please use individual lighting above your heads. Thank you.
Takeoff, okay.
Alright. So we're going to be holding short of Zulu.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secured and ready for departure.
Thank you. Atomic departure, EJet Pilot Club 6, holding short Zulu. Information Tango, ready to taxi.
Hey, Pilot Club 6, coming approach, good evening, runway 30, taxi via Zulu Yankee 11.
Runway 30 via Zulu Yankee 11, Pilot Club 6. Alright, here we go. We're making a left on Zulu. Flaps are set.
Cabin crew, ready for departure.
Yankee 11's to the left. Alright, before takeoff checklist, please.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Lights.
On.
Brakes temperature.
Checked.
ECAS.
Check, no messages.
Transponder.
3654 TARA.
Takeoff configuration.
Checked.
Toga mode.
Armed.
Auto throttle.
Armed.
Checklist complete.
Alright, very good. Let's go ahead and call for our takeoff clearance. Tongue departure, Pilot Club 6, holding short 30, ready to go.
And Pilot Club 6, Roger, stand by. Having some computer issues here.
Alright, so 820 left turn direct Lulu.
Alright, Pilot Club 6, we're back. Let's see, wind is 070 at 8, RNAV Lulu, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Runway 30, clear for takeoff, RNAV Lulu, Pilot Club 6.
Approaching runway 30. Entered runway 30, 10,400 feet remaining.
Approach hello again, Phenom 6 Alpha is cleared.
Alright, stabilized. Thrust set.
November 6 Alpha, stand by PC. And November 22, disregard.
Gear up.
TFR.
IEP on.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated until the seatbelt warning lights turn off. For your
Flight
safety
0.
and comfort, we also suggest that you keep your seatbelts fastened throughout the flight in case unexpected turbulence.
And we're going to go Lulu, direct, nav. Alright, why are we...
Pilot Club 6, radar contact, say altitude leaving.
leaving 2500, Pilot Club 6.
And Pilot Club 6, thanks, climb maintain 10,000.
10,000, Pilot Club 6.
Iberia 187, fields will be 3 o'clock, 5 miles, report site. And Iberia 187, clear visual approach, runway 1 center.
Alright, we're back in business.
227, Quebec, clear runway 9, going to right off center.
And 227 Quebec, thanks, welcome to Hagerstown. You can taxi your discretion. This frequency, have a great night.
Taxi frequency, basically not 227, thanks for the help, 227 Quebec.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little funky there. We're back on track now, though. Hey Softy, what's up? How you doing? Just took off from Washington Dulles on our way to Dayton, Ohio. Doing a little bit of night flying here. 1,000 to go. We can turn the lights off. Yeah, I love night flying, to be honest with you. Or like early morning flying, I should say. Alright, so he's going to keep us here at 10. Hopefully he'll give us higher.
Pilot Club 6, contact Potomac approach, 119.85, we'll see ya.
1985, thanks, Pilot Club 6. Alright, so 11.
Iberia 187, contact Dulles Tower 134.42, see ya.
Alright, 22 times 7 approach, the Washington altimeter 3004, it's going to be the Raven 6 arrival. Raven 8 arrival, I think is what it is for us, sir.
Yep, we'll just send the other Raven 8 arrival. Our nav is about a bit outdated.
No worries, Baltimore's landing east.
Alright, so is that our runway time?
Yeah, you can expect that.
Alright, awesome, thank you.
Tongue departure, hello, EJet Pilot Club 6, 10,000.
Pilot Code 6, Potomac departure low climb team 170.
17,000, Pilot Club 6.
Your flight 2310, you can contact Potomac approach on 119.7. Have a great rest of your flight.
119.7, that was a quick stop.
That's what I like to do, man. Keep it going fast. American 3420, your radar contact altitude leading. American 3420, 3100, climb to 5000. American 3420, roger, you can climb maintain flight level 210. Climb maintain level 210, American 3420.
Alright, that's looking good. Yes, Softy, I agree. Sunset, dawn, that's beautiful flying. This is pitch black though. Here is not much to see.
Code 6, contact Washington Center, 133.72, safe flight.
Alright, 13372, Pilot Club 6.
Now 206, runway 1 line away.
Wash Center, hello. E-Jet, Pilot Club 6. We're climbing 14,000 for 17.
Pilot Club 6, Washington, climbing, same flight level 360.
360, Pilot Club 6.
Wash Center, good evening, for 375 Heavy with you, playable 330.
It's a 370 call, Wash Center, right?
Alright, so next one's going to be Indy Center, probably. Let's see if there's a frequency there.
American 1977 to San Vito, Albany, 4, landing northeast, Raleigh, altimeter
128.225.
San Vito, Alden 4, landing northeast, Raleigh, altimeter 2991, American 1977.
2170, clear, direct flash.
Is that for 32%?
Double 2170, clear, direct flash.
Alright. Altimeter.
Eastern 375, clear, direct McDonald.
Eastern 375 Heavy, Shea McDonough.
Affirm.
Roger that.
American 3247, thanks for your help. Contact approach 119.45, correction, 124.95.
3495, 32%.
United 1322, release speed at 250, published speed at Albany.
Release to 250, then published at Alden, United 1322.
We're climbing 3.6, all as well.
American 3420, 12-8, climbing to flight level 210.
American 3420 will launch, same climb, maintain flight level 260.
That makes sense, level 260, American 34.
Fish.
Howdy.
United 1322, contact approach 124.95, good night.
2495, United 1322.
Alright, and seat belts off. Alright, so let me go ahead and throw that on there. Our profile. Alright, everything's looking good. I'm going to step away for a quick second to chat with the cabin crew, and I'll be right back.
Alert 9206, 5.1, coding 210.
Checking it, who's that?
Gemini 206, 5.7 now, 2210.
Gemini 206, watch center, climbing, maintain flight level 260.
260, Gemini 206.
5 Club 178, contact Cleveland 119.87, good night.
1987, 5 Club 178, thanks for your help.
Southwest 2220, thanks for your help. Reduce speed of 250 knots, publish speeds at Alden.
Reduce speed 250, public speeds in Alden, Southwest 2220.
That's 4923, descend via the Alden 4 arrival, landing northeast, rally altimeter 2991.
Send arrival the ladder 4 and 2991, 4923.
Washington Center, hello, United 3904, flight level 390.
United 3904, watch center, right. Delta 2496, reduce speed of 250, public speeds at Alden.
Reduce speed 250, public speed at Alden, Delta 2496.
Washington Center, Southwest 1029, out of flight call 326 for flight level 290.
Southwest 1029, Washington Center, good evening. Elevator 530, contact Indianapolis 128.22, good night.
Indy Center on 2822 for Omni 530, thanks, see ya.
Washington Center, Southwest 4727, 9,100 feet, climbing flight level 230.
Southwest 4727, watch center, climbing, maintain flight level 320.
Up to flight level 320, Southwest 4727.
Southwest 2220, thanks for your help, contact approach 124.95, good night.
Over to approach 124, this is 905, Southwest 2220, good night.
All right, we're back on deck. Softy says, hurry back. I mean, I step away a little bit, but I can hear ATC, so I don't step away. Seems pretty busy here. Let me see.
Washington Center, United 3904, step away about, say 10 minutes.
United 3904, send via troops 5, landing north, Delta altimeter 3005, let me know your ground.
It's a good flight so far.
Send me the troops 5, landing north, United 3904, we're legging in.
Check the weather.
375, descend via Alden
Dayton,
4,
Ohio.
northeast, rally altimeter 2991.
2991, descend via Alden 4, Eastern 375 heavy.
Softy says, how was the champagne? ATC comms sound really clear. I often have a hard time understanding them when I connect. Yeah, it depends. Sometimes it is a little rough, but you know.
2496, contact approach 124.95, good night.
After you do so many flights, you kind of almost like know what to expect, what they're gonna say.
Descend 29, descend via Alden 4, landing northeast, the rally altimeter 290.
Oh. The Alden 4, landing northeast, 291, altimeter southwest 1029.
It's really dark night. Can't see much around.
Center Eastern 375, can I step away for 3 minutes?
Eastern 375, a little bit back.
Roger.
So I checked the weather in Ohio and Dayton. All is looking good. Softy says here, do they mind if you ask to repeat? No, they do not. If you didn't hear it, you don't know what to say back, right? So just ask. Okay, say again, please. Yeah, no moonlight tonight. There was full moon earlier, but I see some stars here and stuff, but I don't know how well it comes off on the stream, but yeah, not a lot of moonlight here. Let's see.
Approach from 24.905, good night.
Yeah, I don't even know where the moon is. Can't see anything.
Okay, Gemini 206, all 10 minutes away, please.
All right, 1,000 to go.
You said 10 or 2?
Like 3.
Gemini 4 to 206, that's approved, let me know your back.
Let's go outside, look at the plane. Ha. Well, I can see the logo. That's about it. All right, we're leveling off now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just reached cruising altitude. The entire flight is carried out in accordance with the submitted flight. The weather at the destination airport should be good. Do not expect any disruption.
Softy, yeah, we do have TPC livery for Embraer. E170, E175, E190, E195. Yeah, that's a TPC livery. It's beautiful. Can't wait for you to start making some liveries. So pumped. All right, got a little bit over half an hour of this flight remaining. Okay, what's taking so long here? Connection is bad, you know, at 36,000 feet. Oh, and we got it. So
Eastern 375.
Danny's our arrival here. Got restriction, hard restriction. Danny at 11 at 250. Our approach is for runway 36, our nav. And we need our taxi chart. Yep, so we're landing 3-6 here. And we'll see if we can exit on probably Yankee. This is the terminal there. So Yankee and then cross 24 right and then Whiskey to the terminal. What's our minimums here? We don't have VNAV, so only LNAV, 1500. All right, let's punch that in. And on this side as well. Oh. All right, minimums are set.
5 Club 6, contact Indian Office 16.22, good night.
2822, good night, Pilot Club 6. India Center, good evening. E-Jet Pilot Club 6, flight level 360.
Pilot Club 6, Indianapolis Center Club.
Alright, so we're good. We're checked in with them. Columbus approach on. Doesn't look like that.
Indianapolis Center, FedEx 5262, we're 42 miles northwest of Rosewood, flight level 390.
FedEx 5262, Indianapolis Center, bridge contact, welcome.
Alright, so let's look at our weather here. Yeah, we can go ahead and put in our landing info.
United 286.
Alright, Softy, copy.
Center, 119.87.
Runway heading
28.87
is 004.
November 121 Papa Bravo.
Landing temperature is 15.
Center. Hi there.
Wind is 10 at 8. Flap 5. Cat 1. 134. So we're going to do 138. Alright, that looks good. And let's go ahead.
Bravo, Center,
Punch it 280.
Squawk 6704, and climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climb and maintain 3, flight level 330, we'll squawk 6704, 1 kilo row.
American 862, taxi to parking the Alpha today.
Thanks for parking the Alpha, American 862, nice.
You know, we can probably accept a little bit of tailwind landing for 2-4.
121 Papa Bravo, clear direct Bell wherever you are.
We'll see what they're going to give us.
Clear Bell wherever you are, 1 kilo Papa Bravo.
Alright, we'll see.
November 121 Papa Bravo, contact Cleveland Center, 119.87.
Cleveland Center on 119.87, 1 kilo Papa Bravo again.
Alright, Softy, copy that. You're setting up for a TPC flight out of Heathrow. Okay. Out of Heathrow to where are you going? Oh yeah, I'm catching up here. It says Starlink for the win. Yep. Please explain RNAV approach while you're at it for the learning purpose. Well, RNAV approach is a non-precision approach, so it's going to be kind of weird here because this airplane doesn't support RNAV approaches.
2364, yeah, are you still away?
So I have to do, I'll have to do manual steps, but I don't want you to pay attention to that because that's not how it's done. Once the aircraft is able to do RNAV approaches, then it's very similar to the ILS approach, but instead of a glide slope, there's a glide path. It's based on GPS instead of the localizer. So you just stay in your GPS needles the whole time. You don't have to switch to green needles for the localizer, and then once you reach the glide path intercept point, the aircraft starts to descend based on the GPS. It's non-precision approach, so it has higher minimums, and there are a few other distinctions, but the way we're going to work it here, though, is we're going to stay in GPS, but we're not going to have vertical guidance. So we'll just do our descents manually. In the center, Pilot Club 6, approaching top of descent.
Pilot Club 6, cross Danny, and to maintain 1000, Dayton altimeter 3004.
Cross Danny at and maintain 11,000, Pilot Club 6. Alright, so Danny 11,000, we're going to go VS, and we're going to go 1500. Softy, yes, there's no VOR frequency. It doesn't work off of VOR, it works off a GPS satellite. There is an approach mode, and you would arm it also, but again, it's not going to capture the localizer. It's just going to use the GPS for your track. I'm probably not explaining this very well, but just the biggest difference is it's a non-precision approach, much higher or somewhat higher minimums for it, and it's used a lot in like places where there's mountainous terrain, you know, and it's actually quite popular as well, but again, non-precision approach. Flying to Berlin. Okay, copy that, that's awesome. Alright, where are we going here? Ape is next. So far we good. Alright, we're descending. About 20 minutes of flight remaining or so.
Expect the ILS or visual approach, runway 24 right.
Alright, we'll expect ILS or visual 24 right. We'll need to check the tailwind performance on that there. I'll get back to you, Pilot Club 6.
Pilot Club 6, would you prefer runway 36 instead?
We're thinking 3-6, but let us check the tailwind there on 24 right, and we'll get back to you, Pilot Club 6.
Pilot Club 6, roger. Otherwise, you can expect runway 36 usually.
Alright, copy. Alright, so let's look now. We've got a couple of choices here what we can do. So 24 right, let me look at that.
Picking up with Fender over there, you could be taking Air Canada 514. We are flying
let's see, 24 right, 6 knots, tailwind. I think we can take that.
Air Canada 514, you're able to center bridge contact with.
Let's see, procedure.
Destination ATIS is one.
ILS 24 right. Yeah, why don't we do that? Alright, let's do 24 right. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and switch up to ILS. They're a little bit easier there. Minimums are 12, 10.
Yeah, the center, hello, Southwest 2254 at 320, we're about 2330.
We'll go here.
Southwest 2254, Indianapolis, Center, contact, climate change level 330.
Coming people to 330 for Southwest 2254.
Southwest 645 is climbing up to...
Yeah, so we'll switch up to ILS there with just a little bit of tailwind there, no biggie.
Yeah, contact, climate change level 330. 645.
Alright, so approach 24 right. Alright, that looks good. So here we need to do heading. We're in heading mode. Here we're going to go to arrival runway. We'll change that to 24 right, ILS, Danny 3 Ape, apply. Go back to nav. That looks good. Indy Center, Pilot Club 6, we're able to accept ILS or visual 24 right. Thank you.
Alright, that's 6 right.
Alright, so we just switched it up a little bit. That's okay. Change our chart. So let me look at Mr. Pro's 3000 right turn DQN VOR. That's Dayton VOR 1145. Okay, so we're gonna go
Indy Center, good evening, Southwest 2256, passing, flight level 30.
We'll put that there. What's the frequency there? 1119.
330.
Climbing 330, Southwest 2256.
It's already there anyways.
2364, Memphis Center's offline.
241 is the course. Preview. 241, that's looking good for that. Let's see, and we need to redo our performance.
2256, is 330 going to be our final?
What altitude did you want?
We had 350 plane, but 330 works too.
Southwest 2256, summer table 350.
350, 2256.
Because of the tailwind, so we get a little bit better there. Now Joe says I actually landed on 1.8 in Dayton. All right, let's see. Well, yeah, earlier it made sense. The winds were from the south, so 1.8 looks good. I was gonna land 3.6 because the winds are well, let's see, the winds are 010. But he's given us, or he gave us a choice really for, and I considered 24 right, and we can take 24 right. It's 6 knots. Tailwind, so it's within our parameters. We can do it. Runway is 11,000 feet almost, so that's no problem. You landed 18. That's 8,500 feet, and it kind of works better with our route, anyways. So we're okay with that. No problem. All right, let's go 1600 on the descent. be at 11. Danny. Oh, okay, copy that. In 2022. How do you remember which runway you landed, man? It's 3 years ago. All right, and then let's look at our, now if we're doing 2-4 right, that's even better, so we'll exit. Actually, here's the terminal. Yeah, so we'll exit left, probably Tango or Sierra, and then Romeo uniform.
Or actually, stand by here. UPS 1244 cross Beckley VOR at a maintain level 290.
Yeah, there's Columbus right there, you guys can see.
1244.
It's on YouTube actually. I'll put it in Discord. All right, Joe. Thanks. Sounds good. Softy says, I remember where I landed in 2010. Well, I mean, I can tell you which airports I landed. I can't tell you what runway. I can't remember that. That's awesome. All right, so we're going to be coming in, guys. This is going to be interesting. So a bit of a tailwind, so we have to be careful. But we'll stick with the precision approach. It's a little bit easier for us too. We don't have to mess with lack of VNAV for the or lack of vertical guidance for the RNAV approach that we chose the first time. So we're okay, and we're not super heavy also, so it's okay. We're pretty good. All right, so we're making our descent via VS, doing 1500 here. Joe says, actually, I can remember what runway I landed on in 2007. You guys are savages, man. I don't know. I can't remember that. All right, we're gonna go medium brakes. Again, let's look at the approach there. Missed approach 3000 right turn is gonna be right turn. DQN VOR, let me look at it where it's at. Oh, I see it there. Okay, DQN. Matter of fact, draw a little arrow there because this FMS doesn't do the missed approaches yet. It will be in the custom FMS that's coming. So I do, this is what I do. You know, I draw a little line there. That's how I solve that problem. All right, Softy says 25 right on at EBBR twice. Okay, nice. All right, so we got about 50 miles to Danny, and we need to be at 11. That is fine. We're gonna go 1400 descent here, and we can slow down to 300 here. Yep, that was Dayton, Ohio. Sorry, Columbus, Ohio. Where's Indy Center? Still on. Okay, good. All right. What's happened here? All right, altimeter there is 3004. Set. Look at, we got 8, 6 knots tailwind, 6 knots crosswind. Okay.
Delta 8859, contact Atlanta Center, 132, point intercept.
297, have a good one, Delta 8859.
UPS 1244, contact Washington Center, 133.72.
13372, UPS 1244, it's on.
Yeah, I think you're transmitting on guard.
All right. About 50 miles from the airport now. Yep, there's Columbus. Let's see here. Here's Danny. What's the clouds look like over there? Sky clear. Okay. We should be good to go.
Club 6, flight heading 270 vectors to final, descend and maintain 5,000.
Heading 270 and descend maintain 5,000. Pilot Club 6. Alright, so we're going to go to heading 270 and 5,000 set. So we're going to go 1300.
FedEx 5262, descend and maintain level 290.
Descend and maintain flight level 290, FedEx 5262.
All right, we need a little bit of speed brakes here.
FedEx 43 Papa, can you move to Papa here?
Let's go ahead and switch to green needles.
FedEx 43 Papa, Indianapolis Center with a contact welcome.
All right, 250. And need to be at that 1,000.
Kennedy Center, Lincoln 242, descend into flight level 280.
Let's go 240.
Legion 242, Indianapolis Center, hello.
Lights on. See how we doing here. Still okay.
Fast up. 6, flight present heading, data set the runway 24 right localizer. Maintain 3,000 or greater till established. Cleared islands, runway 24 right approach.
Present heading 3,000 feet or greater. Intercept 24 right localizer. Cleared ILS 24 right approach. Pilot Club 6. Alright, so we need to be at probably, it said 3,000. Okay, let's put 3,000. We need to go a little bit more here. I don't know if we're going to be able to meet that. We're at 8,000.
Can we step away from the cockpit for about 5 minutes?
FedEx 43 Papa, approved, reporting back.
Roger, come back for
Let's go 210. Go 2,000.
Good evening, Indianapolis Center. You got the 1022 at you with flight level 370. We're just south of Central City.
Up at 1022, Indianapolis Center, ready contact, squawk 1035.
1035 for squawk, Delta 1022.
Alright.
India Federal launch at 1282, flight level 370.
28 approach speeds.
West at 1282,
Manage
Indianapolis Center, ready
mode.
contact, welcome. FedEx 5262, contact Washington Center, 133.72.
Washington Center 133.72, FedEx 5262, good night.
Legion 242, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 1-2000, Lexington altimeter 3001.
Discretion down to 1-2000.
Alright, 1,000 to go.
NV Center, Delta 2334, flight level 350. Delta 2334, Indianapolis Center close.
Indiana Center, this is Delta 1039, wish you at 347.
Delta 1039, Indianapolis Center close.
No, 3,000.
643 Papa, Indianapolis Center, welcome back.
Alright, we're good now, guys.
Indianapolis Center, 810 to Alpha.
Alright, we got the low.
90, 2,300 and climbing.
November 810 Delta Alpha, Indianapolis Center, ready to contact. Maintain VFR, proceed on course.
Maintain VFR, proceed on course, 810 Delta Alpha.
Alright, runway lights in sight. That's a 15 mile final. Go 241. So missed approach altitude is 3,000.
On the pond 102, descend and maintain flight level 290.
Alright, let's establish a little bit earlier.
Wind 0306, runway 24 right for land.
24 right, clear to land, Pilot Club 6.
Complex 2254, descend and maintain flight level 280.
Descend maintain flight level 280, Southwest 2254.
Southwest 645, descend and maintain flight level 280.
Sorry, can you repeat that again?
Flaps 2.
Southwest 645, descend and maintain flight level 280.
Descend maintain 280, Southwest 645.
Legion 242, expect the ILS for visual approach runway 4.
Will look for the approach runway 4, Legion 242.
Exiting left.
Southwest 2254, Chicago Center's offline, radar service terminated, ship is approved.
Right, over to the back side for Southwest 2254, have a go on.
Alright, flaps 3, gear down.
Southwest 645, Chicago Center's offline, radar service terminated, present approved.
Alright, glide slope captured. Flaps 4.
Southwest 645, Chicago Center's offline, radar service terminated, present approved.
And flaps 5. Taxi lights on. Let's do inspection light as well.
Southwest 2256, descend maintaining level 280.
280, Southwest 2256.
Sorry about that. Any on sir, Southwest 245, 36 for how did they time on that, man?
Yeah, have a good one.
Got manual mode, flaps 5, gear down. Exiting left.
Mile final runway 24 right.
NV Center, good evening.
Continue.
November 538, Tango Whiskey, departing Parkersburg, climbing to 2,400.
100. Number 538, Tango Whiskey, Amherst Center with a contact. Climb and maintain level 260. 20.
Contact was 260, American, or Citation Tango Whiskey.
Interesting. Yeah, that was a little interesting.
On upon 102, contact Washington Center, 133.72.
Yeah, that was a little squirrely, guys. Alright,
Southwest 2256.
soft to copy that.
Chicago Center is offline, radio service terminating, Fisher's Route.
Alright, we're exiting on Tango. Yeah, that was a little funky.
Club 6, welcome to Dayton, Bay Parking.
We're at the terminal off of Mike, Pilot Club 6.
Club 6, taxi parking via Romeo, Mike.
Romeo, Mike, thanks, Pilot Club 6. Alright, there's Romeo. Alright, so Romeo, Mike. Let's go ahead and start APU. Let's look at our landing rate. It was funky. Oh, okay, it was actually not too bad. 284. Yeah, we'll take it. The rate was good. Pitch angle was a little bit. I like to keep it at 6, but that's fine. That's no problem. All right. Anyways, off of Mike. Reset trim to 2 units. All right, APU
November
is
5
on.
Tango Whiskey, turn left direct Ohio.
Left direct Ohio, Citation Tango Whiskey.
Strobe off. Landing lights off. Softy, copy that. No, that's it for us for the night. Gonna park the airplane, go to the hotel, and call it a night. That's it.
Omni 538, Kansas City Center's offline, radio service terminated, Fisher's Route.
Over to the dark side, Romney 530, have a good night, see ya.
We gotta make a right on Mike, which is right here.
Legion 242, just going to maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, Legion 242.
I will go ahead and turn off inspection light here. And go straight into the terminal there.
Indianapolis Center, Cessna 813 Kilo Sierra, 2,300 feet.
Cessna 813 Kilo Sierra, Indianapolis Center, ready to contact, maintain VFR, proceed on course.
Maintain VFR, proceed on course, 813 Kilo Sierra.
Go here, TCAS on standby, taxi lights off. Let's get orientation here, what they want us to do. We'll go this way. And then this way. Stop here. Go ahead and
November 810
fill the engines.
3002.
Let's get the jetway. Jetway doesn't want to work. Alright, we'll get the stairs then, that's fine. Logo nav will leave, beacon comes off. Smooth landing. Yeah, even though it was squirrely, but alright, we'll take it. Alright, that looks good. Alright, Levy, what's up? Airplane 747, Texas, California, PC. Alright, copy, copy. Just making sure I'm reading this right. Sounds good. Well, we're at the end of our stream here, actually. And I wanted to remind you, as always, this flight has been brought to you by thepilotclub.org for group flights, activities, flight school, VATSIM training, virtual airline, and more. Check out thepilotclub.org. Alright, so that'll do it for us. And we'll see you on the stream next time. I appreciate you guys joining as we flew from Washington, D.C. to Dayton, Ohio in our Embraer E190 for TPC Charters Airline. And we'll see you guys on the stream next time. See you!
Air Canada 355 Heavy Star, we were back. We had an issue. We're good. We'll descend the Alpha 4 Rifle and Altimeter 29990, Canada 355 Heavy.